Welcome to Noot News. Tonight we have a pesky kangaroo on a roof, Minnesota, a possible cult enterprise opening up. What else do we have tonight, Brody?
We also will be bringing you a report on an alien research gone wrong, and our favourite, Alan, reporting on a big ADW incident. So you're definitely going to have to stay tuned to see those.
Definitely. I can't wait to hear what Alan has to say. This is a story that's still developing. A kangaroo has fallen off of a roof and landed in a very awkward position. The homeowners say the marsupial can be heard banging around on the roof, and when the homeowners went out to investigate the ruckus, what they saw was this. But only moments later, this happened. Viewer discretion is advised. We have spoken to the kangaroo. Here is a look at that. The man of the hour. As you can see, here's the fence that he seemed to have fallen from. Let's have a look. Excuse me, sir. Can we just get a quick interview? Excuse me, sir. Just a couple of... Just a quick chat. Sir. Do you mind to ask how you going today? How they... You don't want to talk? So as you can see, he did not want to chat, which is understandable given his embarrassing incident. This has been Seth reporting for Noot News. Back to you, fellas. He sure did cause a mischief in that neighbourhood.
Yeah, well, also didn't look very comfortable either, but yeah.
You can't blame him, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
who would be comfortable in that situation?
Yeah, especially not comfortable enough to talk to two people trying to approach him. But yeah.
Very hostile.
Oh, well, I would too if my plums got snagged in a fence, but who knows?
Yeah, well,
don't we have a big announcement?
We do. Let's throw the commercial. We have a new Noot project coming. Here's a look at that. I'm Rad.
I'm Glad.
Today we are presenting the new comic series that we've invented called Ninja Cat.
Origins. Very good.
It's a 4-issue series coming in October 2024. We hope you will enjoy our creation. It is a gift.
Ninja Cat.
A gift. You gonna pick up any issues?
Probably. There's two that I think look rather interesting. Yeah. Obviously, I'll try and get the first one, but
yeah, I'm gonna pick up the first one regardless.
And then yeah, obviously maybe I'll like it. Cool to. It's always good to get first edition.
Yeah, it's just supporting local artists. It's just always good. Yeah. But in some more tragic news, Minnesota was a company that has opened up recently, and there might be something more sinister brewing below.
What is Minnesota?
So the Minnesota, like in Japan.
Yeah, like what do you sell? What is your...
So we sell whole flag, the whole organs or the children, like the teddy bears or in like in the cartoon character, and also in the com or the makeup for the, also in the perfume as well.
Okay. And is this the only store in South Australia?
At this time we have one store in the Maya and one franchise in the Andale. So, but you can call this with the personal store in South Australia.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you so much.
How long am I doing this for?
We're back in the office of the new news tower, and it's after closing time, so we're going to be a bit quiet. So we've been looking back at our footage now of the Minnesota stuff, and we're pretty sure it's a cult-like franchise because they've somehow massed a massive following instantly for a one-day thing. We're looking at the footprint, and it says all promotions valid for the 24th of August, which that's today. So people are doing this for a one-day thing. They had people that were dancing, and we had like people that were just our stuff isn't fake. So this isn't clickbait material. We are genuinely serious when we say this. Alright. We went in to Minnesota and we went in and discussed about the store franchise with employees, and they told us about their purchase base. They gave us this flyer, which when we looked into it told us, we read the fine print on it and how everything that seemed appealing was only for a 24-hour period. We also went in and we bought the little penguin just so we could see what customers went in there for and what feelings they got out of it. We were unable to understand, and from there we went in, we talked to the customers themselves. We also found out complaints that they would talk about uncomfortable temperatures when the store, crowded areas where you couldn't walk through comfortably with those MP-like customers where they try and barge in through, and that the employees were rude and disrespectful. We also found some little things with the whole penguin things. They use real penguin furs in only 1990s and killed a polar bear. I mean, is this really a company you want to shop with? It's the quiet room named after our very own Caleb Justin Bray. As you see, the Bray study room was 1 to 7. That was his education level.
Wow, there's a big following for something
very overnight sensation.
It was. It seemed. I mean, we've looked after filming. We've looked at their socials, and surprisingly, nothing more has been posted about the opening. So
yeah,
that could be.
I mean, we'll keep digging.
Yeah.
Don't think anything else is going to come up.
From what we saw there and what was meant to be a big publicity thing, it seemed like even the fans were more or less screwing over the company by not actually posting stuff. We saw that.
It was all just for show at the time, and nothing happened afterwards.
Yeah, well, if we hear more about it, we'll obviously discuss, but
definitely.
2 more stories to report to now after those 2, and rather looking forward to these ones.
I am. These seem very interesting. Something you don't hear, but something out of this world.
Yes, very. And then Alan, who's
good old Al,
finally become a big part of Noot.
He's definitely. I've heard he got a bit of a promotion from the top dogs up there.
Yeah. Well, be good to see him again for a big old.
Good to see him back in the light.
Yeah.
I hear he's enjoying it too. Ran into him at lunch by the cooler.
Well, I had a good
He
talk.
looked happy. He had a good popsicle in his mouth. You know, Al, he loves his icebox.
Yeah. Ice block a day keeps the penguins happy.
That it does.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at that alien.
All right.
Alien existence has been a topic spoken widely about for many, many years and has been the focus of pop culture, general fiction, and overall conspiracies. Though now, we have new information on an alien outbreak and how it's occurred. A space station worker by the name of Jeff wrote reports on how he participated on a research mission on the planet X-NRZ21, a planet which they found caves filled with spores. The cave itself was said to be some kind of ancient temple. The temple showed paintings of early human history. This indicated that they had been watching over mankind since the very beginning. The spores, though, were thought to be meant to create life, but were supposedly actually meant to destroy it. This was said that they were actually a bioweapon created by a superior species, more superior to us and our understanding as human beings. This was something that we as humans thought we could control as both the spores and the bioweapon itself, but we were very wrong. Apparently, this caused an alien outbreak on the station, and the reporter that wrote these reports, Jeff, said that he could have fled the station, but he chose not to. He finishes his report by saying, "This is all my fault. I'm very, very sorry." Stupid Jeff, seriously, man. What I'm about to show you is both the report written by Jeff and a video of Jeff, but sadly, it's not one of Jeff happy, thriving, and living. These are both the reports and the videos post-outbreak and prior to the actual final destruction of the space station in hopes for the outbreak to not spread. What you may see may not be pleasant, but it's kind of what Jeff had coming.
He really,
Thoughts on Jeff?
he really made a grave mistake there.
Yeah, a real flaming pelican, if you know what I mean.
And everybody should be held accountable for their actions. And I think he had a lot of responsibility, and he didn't care for the severity of what he could do.
Well, he did own up to his actions from my report. He did apologise for it from the report we had acquired. And it did seem that he tried to make drastic action to try and prevent further things by blowing up the entire station.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, sure, maybe his heart was in the right place, but I don't think he should have been screwing around in the first place.
yeah, I think he bit off way more than he could chew.
Definitely.
But on a more positive, but yet still sad note, Alan is going to bring us a report on a 5-year favourite.
Definitely. I would say a
Definitely.
favourite. A rising
He's
star.
one of the top. He's young. He's about in his 20s.
He came out the gates
He's surprisingly taken the ADW world
by storm.
by storm. I mean, Australian dick wrestling has been a very, very interesting sport. So to
Definitely.
say.
It's always had a bit of a cult following to it,
Yeah.
but now not like Minnesota cult following.
No, not like Minnesota. More a good cult, you know, more like a.
But it's always been a very tough and unrelenting fan base. They're always quick to dismiss you, but this gentleman coming up, he just seemed to have the crowd love him, and now it could all be over for him.
And I'm very glad from what we've heard so far. We're still yet to fully see the entire report, but the insights we've gotten so far,
It doesn't seem like it's over
too
for him.
worrying, but
We can
only
only
time
hope.
can tell. Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at that.
Asian ADW star Long Dong Silver is facing a potential career-ending injury after an audience member threw a cup of cafeteria bacon into the ring out of frustration. The 53-time winner has suffered an injury to his eye, which caused swelling and burns to the face of his eye. This has caused a potential loss of permanent eyesight, which would force him to retire from his 5-year ADW career. Long Dong Silver has faced multiple near-career-ending injuries, such as testicular torsions, foreskin injury, and erectile dysfunction. These injuries, though, haven't previously caused permanent injury. His family has reported on the incident and said that Long Dong Silver's recovery is thankfully possible in the comfort of his home, surrounded by his beloved family. They also mentioned how they wish for justice to be brought onto the perpetrator and a lifetime ban from all ADW events and potential jail time. Neither the ADW company nor the Silver family haven't made any further comments.
I'm here at the side of a local business where a described Ford Raptor, the big white car, has come through, taking out this pole, leaving clear damage by where the cameraman is. It has gone and crashed right into the side of this building. where, as you can probably tell, it's rather wet and windy, and damage goes right up to here. So they've ordered this up for both the business and the civilians, and I'm sure hope they get it fixed rather soon. I'm here at the potential vehicle used into the crashing of the side of a local business. As you can see beside me, there is a thing of discarded eggs. Right. This could be a potential vandalism weapon, and the discarded weapon that was crashed into the side of the building. There's damage to the front of the vehicle with a disconnected hood, and this could be the perpetrator's vehicle that crashed into the business. I guess we don't know. I guess we'll report it. It's got the number plate and all, and it could be a very clear used vehicle. We'll report this to local authorities, and then we'll come back with any updates. Back to the studio. I'm here at the potential vehicle used into the crashing of the side of a local business. As you can see beside me, there is a thing of discarded eggs. Right. This could be a potential vandalism weapon, and the discarded weapon that was crashed into the side of the building. There's damage to the front of the vehicle with a disconnected hood, and this could be the perpetrator's vehicle that crashed into the business. I guess we don't know. I guess we'll report it. It's got the number plate and all, and it could be a very clear used vehicle. We'll report this to local authorities, and then we'll come back with any updates. Back to the studio.